attention to center court for the award ceremony. Jason. Jason. Jones. Oscar, number 42. Tatum. Evans. Number 9. For the NBA champion, Boston Celtics. And now, the NBA champion, Boston Celtics.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Utah Jazz. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. The starters for the Utah Jazz and for the Celtics. And opening day is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. Pass to Anthony. Now here's Ginobili. Nice ball movement by Utah. Offensive rebound, and it's Anthony with the jam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And Ginobili wide open, he shoots. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty. And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. And Utah has possession. After the basket by Boston, 11 feet away. The shot is good off the backboard.
I just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
4 on the shot clock. And here's Anthony for 3. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah's. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, I did catch up with Utah's head coach. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Ginobili. Tries from 16. The shot that time, not on target.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
And so it's Boston with it, following the three-pointer by Utah. And that one, good. Utah leading by 5. Outside Anthony. Pass to Ginobili. And Ginobili slams it home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight.
And the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Boston again missing. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. It's a 10-point game. Celtics have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this team off.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. A pass to Henderson. Feeds it to Barnes. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
A steal. Ball's knocked loose. Defended by Jones. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Utah shooting their first free throw tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Passes it to Henderson. Henderson, great positioning on the putback.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Henderson defending. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Here's Taylor. Rebound Boston. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it to Jones. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
and they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And here we go. Fast break. Evans has got it. And it goes down 2 points. Tatum's got it back down to single digits for the Celtics.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Here's Henderson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the Jazz making a change here. Both free throws good from Henderson. And that one released in time, but no good. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Jazz lead by 10. And the second quarter about to get started.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Utah.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on. Crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And for Utah.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Celtics trail by 12. Also looking it over. Here's Gray, covered by Anthony. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is long. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Jordan, the pass to Ginobili. Back to Jordan. Outside Boozer. Pass to Ginobili. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Russell against Ginobili. Puts the move on. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. And with the superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. I'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Boozer's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
He lobs it up.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And, Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. McClung, the pass to Russell. Count that one. Russell's got 5.
Poor interior defense.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Offensive rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
2 minutes.
Here's
remaining in the
McClung.
first half.
Still
2
getting
minutes.
warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ginobili against Russell. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. Iced tea from Ginobili. Anthony, no one around. It's good from long range.
Boston.
11 points in the game.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Anytime you watch the Jazz, you have to think back to those great Utah teams of the 80s and 90s. They easily could have won a few rings.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Shoots from the block, and that one hits back iron. The Jazz on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Anderson with it. Ginobili. And Ginobili with the slam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Jazz have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one. No good on that one.
At the line for the Jazz.
And he's good on the second. Boston shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. Henderson defending. Jones, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got 5 now.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Barnes, who's checked in for the Jazz. Uses the glass to finish the lane. 5 points in the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Henderson, it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz retain possession.
Jazz substitution. Number 8.
Guarded by Tatum. And the rejection by Tatum. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retaining possession. Taylor kicks to Ginobili. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Utah out in front by 7.
With the score, the Celtics.
Thanks very much, Jason. Still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
44.
All right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, give us your take.
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout shit.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They couldn't push around, not protecting the rim.
The third quarter to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 17. Here's Evans. And he banks in the layup. Evans has got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Celtics.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And for the Jazz. Guarded by Tatum. Steps back and fires. And they recover it. They shoot again. It's Jones on the way. Covered by Anthony. And it's good on the way up. He's got 10.
Terrific play.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Tatum. Banked in off the glass. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Give it up once again for
90 seconds now into the second half. Dishes it to Anthony. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Outside Anthony. Nice ball movement by Utah. Releases. A shot off that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Taken away. Trail by 11.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the shot goes down. He's got 8.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Gets himself open and drills it. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
personal foul.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Knocks it loose and stolen by Tatum. You can't get that one. Jazz leading by 15. At the teardrop, they get it back. Knocked away. It's stolen by Jones. Evans inside. Left side Jones. Outside Tatum.
2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's the drive. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, Taylor.
Here's Jones. Makes it off the glass. Jones has got 7 points in the game.
Unselfish play by Tatum. Getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
And the Jazz call time here. Utah has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Poke loose. It's stolen by Jones. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode. Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And it's on the bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
1:12 left in the third quarter. Covered by Evans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires it up. Misses off the left iron. And it's Jones with the ball for Boston. It's a 13-point game. That shot, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Kicks it out to Evans. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Jazz substitution.
Utah leading by 13. Bangs home the trifecta. 13 points in the game.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
So it's Utah with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break, and then... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
Boston foul, number 9.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Evans with the rebound.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And Utah looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Boozer is out there with Barnes. Then it's Anthony, and it's Ginobili in at the 2 spot. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside Boozer. Into the lane. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Evans. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Covered by Barnes. The kick out to Tatum from deep. Rebound by the Jazz. Boozer's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Ginobili, he's open. Good on the baseline, Jazz. And the Jazz lead by 14. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
A fluid, talented scorer with width. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
And so he hits both. Now with the ability to play a soft zone, can Team Steve hide their weaker defenders?
I think it's great, Kevin, for a possession or two. And it works sometimes. But good offenses always find a weak link.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got his 5th rebound in this one. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And it's Evans slamming it down.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Ginobili, here we go. And Ginobili slams it home.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The kick out to Tatum. The tray. Boozer with the rebound. Boozer's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Poked away. Anthony on the wing. Off target from the wing.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Here's the double team with Ginobili. Kicks it out to Jones. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Ginobili dishes to Anthony. Free throw line jump shot. It's Horns on the follow. And the Jazz lead by 11.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And the Jazz call time here. They're up by 9. 1:52 left in the 4th quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Utah with the rebound. Boozer's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. To the paint. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Plays it up and makes it in. He's got 23.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
1:10 left in the 4th. And stolen by Tatum. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Rebounded by Anthony.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Evans.
Messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
That shot wide open. And it's a 12-point Jazz lead.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Well, for the Jazz, they can just run out the clock. Ginobili outside. Got a piece of it. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 10. Just 4 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment. Substitution on the court.
Now here's Jordan. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.